Hello everybody, this is Kaiji Kobe, and today I got another figure review. By the way, I'm not going to be doing my special intro anymore unless everybody really wants me to. But in which case I will start doing it again, but for the meantime I'm not going to because it just takes up way too much time. Really? You're going to do this right now? Really? My goofy cat's being difficult. But anyway, here he is. The Max Gomora. Okay, articulation. Arms move 360 degrees. Legs move 360 degrees, but you have to move the arms out of the way. Head moves 360 degrees. That just looks really weird. He's looking perfectly straight up. Look at that. And finally, the part that moves the stiffest on my figure, the tail moves 360 degrees. Also, if it seems like better quality and it's trying to focus in better, because I got a new camera and look, that's how well it can focus. But thing is, it used up way too much battery power, and we had to get chargeable batteries with. I'll explain that some other time. But anyway, let's go into detail real quick, because new camera, I can do that now. Wow, that is great detail. Look at all those ridges. All the paint. They had a really accurate. It is very accurate to the suit. This guy's used, by the way. I only buy used figures from eBay because that way, if it's brand new, and you try and buy, let's go to size room real quick. Because if it's brand new and I try to buy the Showa Gomora, it was the picture of the original Bandai Showa Gomora. Not very original, I mean the EX series one. But this is what I ended up getting. The Ultra 500 Gomora. Yeah. So, if you want to get a good figure, make sure you buy, if you're planning on wanting to get a 6-inch figure for sure, buy, it from used, but that is in very good condition. Because I tried to order the Showa Gomora, and this is what I got. This little turd. But yeah, just to show you how short these things are. Okay. And since this is the Max Gomora, I have Ultra 7. The reason why I'm pulling out Ultra 7 is because I don't have Ultraman Maxes, and this is the closest I have. That is very off. Wow. He should be like, the Max Gomora was gigantic. He was like that tall. He was, like the tallest Gomora, I think, because normally Gomora is like eye to eye to an Ultra, but no, he was like that tall to Max. Just for fun, I brought down a Godzilla figure, and it is my Memorial Box 64 Godzilla. Okay, that just shows you how short this guy is. When I brought this guy in, the green screen changed on the camera. But that just shows you how that this guy is not too well sized. Next, because he fought him in Ultra Galaxy, not this Gomora, but a Gomora. My Bandai Galberos. Oh, sorry, Ultra Galaxy Neo. Well, all we really saw these two together is when Gomora was like this, and Galberos was kicking him, so that looks pretty good. I'd say that's basically spot on. By the way, this guy's tail is really long. Gomora also fought this guy, Neo, and I have a feeling this specific figure of a monster is from Max. Like the Max version of this monster, because it just looks like it. And this is also a monster that didn't appear for the longest time. until Max, and he just started more appearing more and more finally. Sorry, I have to move a chair. And this is also my very first figure. Not the very first figure, but the figure I reviewed on my very first figure review. For those of you who actually watched it, here it is. Antlar. Wow, this is actually really good. Like, this is a really well-sized figure. But yeah, that is really well-sized. Get it? Yeah. You just, who am I kidding? You guys, most of you just now recently subscribed. You probably don't know. But anyway, and finally, here is the Ultra Act of this monster. Not the specific version of Gomora, but the Ultra Act Gomora. Honestly, I have no idea which Gomora this is. I'll talk about that more in his review, but jeez. Yeah, he is pretty tall. Like, his shoulders are really far down, but his neck area is really tall. They are shoulder to shoulder. So if I did have to choose which one would be better for your collection, if you're more of a Bandai guy, get this one. If you can find him, I'm lucky I found him. Still at a pretty hefty price. But if you're more highly detailed, highly articulated attachment guy, get Gomora Ultra Act. This guy's even harder to find. Actually, he's not even hard to find. It's just that he's super expensive. This one was like 130 bucks, I think. So yeah. Now, history. Hopefully, I can get it right this time. Okay, so I'm just gonna be talking about this specific Gomora's history. So he first appeared in Ultraman Max, when a mutated Gomorosaurus. Wait, no, sorry. Gomorosauruses were randomly appearing all over Japan, well, all over a certain city in Japan, and it's because these scientists were experimenting with them after like a couple decades ago, I think, or a couple years ago, and so they genetically modified one to make it grow bigger than Ultraman Max. So eventually he appeared, and then eventually Ultraman Max appeared after a long fight. To get rid of his tail, his ultimate weapon, back then, before he had the oscillating wave, Max used the Maxium blade to cut off his tail. And, he started freaking out. Then Max he used the Maxium cannon to kill something, anyway. Gamora's tail sacrificed himself to save Gamora, but that really didn't do much. Because Max, I think he used the Max Galaxy, either that or it's the other way around, the Max Galaxy on the tail and the Maxium Cannon on Gamora. But anyway, yeah, that ended up killing Gamora. Then, this one actually reappeared in Ultraman Mebius, where this demon, ghost snake or something, it ended up possessing Red King, both Red King and Gamora. So, after Red King was defeated by Ultraman Mebius, he turned into Gomora and beat the crap out of Mebius because he is much stronger than Red King. And finally, Mebius turned into Burning Brave mode, and then they shot off his tail again. I'm not sure what happened to the tail. I think, yeah, Mebius destroyed it, I think. I'm not exactly sure. I ended up trying to fight Mebius off to protect Gamora, but not really. It's been a while since I've seen the episode. But anyway, then he ended up throwing Gamora in the air. The guy's crew shot at him in midair, and Mebius, I'm not exactly sure what he used. I think it was the Mebium Burst. I'm not sure if he used anything actually, but yeah, it took a lot to take Gamora down in Ultraman Mebius. And finally, Rarity. This guy has to be the second hardest, most difficult Gamora to find. Most difficult Bandai one is Rayonic Burst Gamora, which I will try and get next. So, so this guy is pretty rare. I bought this guy for 40 bucks used, but you know, I thought it was worth it. So this guy's pretty hard to find without the tag, used anyway. So got this guy for 40 bucks. I'd say that was a good buy. So I give this guy a 9 out of 10 just because the sizing's a bit short and the detail on the horns, the head horns, is a bit off. Like there shouldn't be those yellow spots there. So anyway, I'll see you guys next time with another review. Probably. I don't know. It's been a while since I've actually done a review. Bye!